this sand felt different. That other sand was obviously broken. If he could make a sand bunny, he could make a big castle here. But before he built his castle, he had to make 7 sand bunnies, because Bill had 7.
Don't look yet, I'm not done.
George brought the man with the yellow hat down to see his bunny sand sculptures. But he couldn't find them. He was positive he built them this far from the water. Who would take a guy's sand bunnies?
Did you lose something? Hey, where are your pail and your castle book?
George knew he'd left those on the rock. But the rock had moved.
That rock used to be out of the water, didn't it? You know what happened, George? The tide came in. You see? This rock didn't move. When the tide's in, the waves reach higher up the beach. Did the waves wash away what you built? Oh, I'm sorry, George. This just isn't a good spot to build. The ocean will wash everything away.
Hey, you guys. I'm really sorry. Well, Ma Rabbit burrowed right through your nice castle when I wasn't looking.
Well, our surprises didn't turn out like we expected, huh? You know what? Let's not go home disappointed. If we work together, we can build one good castle before the day's over.
Can I help?
See?
So they all pulled together.
All right, once you get good, wet packing sand, carry it away from the water so the waves can't wipe out your work.
You city kids sure are handy with your feet.
That's a pretty good job, boys.
And Ma Rabbit won't burrow through it because she has her own doorway.
Well, time to pack up. George, put anything wet or sandy in the trunk for the trip home.
It was a great little castle. But George wasn't going to give up on his dream of having a great big castle. Even if it took all summer, he would keep looking for just the right place to build his castle. And when he found that perfect spot, he wanted to be prepared.
George!
All this heat and sand makes the farm feel like the desert.
Now, without this sand, we can't make grout for our fireplace. Huh?
wet sand stuck together. It didn't melt, it wasn't heavy, and George knew where to find tons of it.
Ah, the summer shuttle's ready, George. Where should we take her for a test drive? The beach? Oh, yeah, why not? Hey, maybe the Rankins and Bill would like to come along, too. Oh, there is nothing like a crisp, cool sea breeze.
Surf's up!
Oh, look at all this sand. Imagine how much grout we could make.
Even with the right mix of sand and water, it was impossible to roll a ball of sand like snow. Then George remembered how he made a sand castle. He could shape the sand without rolling it.
Hi, George. Making a bigger and better sandcastle? Oh, I get it. A snowman made of sand. Neat idea.
Wow. You'd never catch bugs that big on the farm.
That's because these are sand crabs. Don't you know what a crab looks like? This can't be the first time you've been to the beach. Can it?
No, of course not. We were here not more than, 46 years ago.
49.
Huh.
What is that?
Oh, can't you tell? It's a snowman.
Oh, a snowman needs branches for arms.
Yes, and coal for its smiling face.
Hey, we could find those things. Let's go.
Why not? Let's all make a snowman. Look, I've got his arms.
And here's a perfect nose.
This kelp will work just fine. Hey, it's starting to look like winter on the hottest day of the year.
George, this is one snowman that'll never melt.
My, that cool rain feels nice.
SOS, save our snowman. Hurry. Sorry we couldn't stop the rain, George. Hey, cheer up. Helping you build your summer snowman kept us all cool.
He's right. The breeze, the ocean, and the rain made me forget there was a heat wave.
That's right.
Come on!
I'm ready.
Woohoo!
The wave didn't knock over those rafts. All the dog rafts had one thing in common. They all had pool noodles. And he knew just where to find one.
Is Is that better, boy?
One noodle was too small for a wiener dog. But 2 noodles would make a nice-sized raft. Now he just needed the ends to stick together. George didn't want the noodles to flop open again. The raft needed a floor for Hundley to sit on. Nothing in the bag would work as a raft floor. But the bag itself would. If he attached the bag to the noodle, Hundley could sit on top of it. Hundley wasn't sure if he was more nervous about the water or the raft. George had to show Hundley his famous monkey cannonball. George didn't want to lose Hundley again. But he did want to do another cannonball. How could he get the raft to stay put while he did?
Whoa! Hold on, girl. Almost there.
Hundley's leash would keep him from floating away from George. What was George doing? Hundley didn't want to be lost at sea. Even a monkey comes up with a good idea once in a while.
Why, Neptune's knickers. That looks like the yellow-haired a friend of ours wears. Let's get out there and see. Full speed ahead. Yeah, good sailor should have checked the engine oil.
If only there were a way to move the boat without wind or a motor. There! He just needed something to use as a paddle.
I'm more of a a sailor than a rower. But if that is our friend's hat, we are on a rescue mission. Now, where is that yellow hat? Perfect. I'll row, you steer with the tiller.
George wanted to go right, so he pointed the tiller to the right.
Now you point the tiller the opposite way from where you want to turn. If you want to go right, point left. The simplest way to move a boat, people power. Oars pushing the water like hands do when we swim.
It wouldn't be long now.
Hey, whoa! Oh, well, that's just a buoy marking where a lobster trap is. I might have known it wasn't our friend's hat. He'd never let it get away like that. Nice meeting ya. Well, might as well head back.
George had done all he could. The man was not getting his hat back. Wasn't that the thing her furry friend had on the beach?
I knew the wind would be back. Thanks for sailing with me, George.
George felt bad for his friend. He loved that hat.
Oh, hi, George. I must have nodded off. You ready to go? Wow, look at you. You stayed dry. Duh. But my hat is wet.
You like the way our beavers swim, do ya? Yep, they have webbed feet just like a duck. And they steer with that big flat tail.
Maybe George could swim like a beaver. Maybe not.
Want to see my favorite swimmers? Sea otters like to float and swim on their backs.
George liked the idea of swimming on his back. But he didn't like the idea of not being able to see where he was going.
Want to see our biggest swimmers?
The elephant kicked all four legs like Howie.
Her big body helps her float, while her trunk acts like a snorkel.
George could float like an elephant, but he didn't have a snorkel nose. George still didn't know what animal he'd swim like. It's good he had a whole week to decide. But the week went by really fast.
George, check this out. I made this tail fin for my plastic placemat and attached my flip-flops.
Woo! George, look at my duck. See, George, my floaty will keep my legs under me so I can kick like a duck. Quack, 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 quack.
And get a load of my hog. I didn't need new feet or anything, but my ears make me feel like a hog.
George needed an idea, and quick. George had a lot of floaty, swimmy stuff for a costume, but what could he make? Couldn't that frog see that George was busy trying to pick an animal to swim like? The frog kicked all 4 of its webbed feet when it swam.
Ready with all your creations?
Yeah, but where's George?
Cool! He's gonna swim like a frog.
First one to make it to me wins this perfect slice of juicy watermelon. Ready, set, go!
Looks like Howie wanted that watermelon.
Howie?
Look at him go. Go, Howie! Hey, wait a minute! He's winning! Swim, everybody!
And the winner is Howie! And a frog?
I guess no one swims like a hog as well as a hog.
And no one beats a hog who loves watermelon. Face it, George. We're gonna need a bigger pool. Yeah, or a smaller skier. Hey, that's it! A tiny skier! That's a swell idea, George! But where will we find such a small skier and little skis? From the looks of him, I don't think Jumpy likes water.
Hey guys, I'm done with deliveries and ready to water ski. You mean you were trying to ski in the pool?
Yeah, but our pool is too small, so we're gonna try it with a smaller skier instead. We just need to find one.
Huh. A smaller skier would require a small boat. Hey, we can use my remote-controlled boat.
Great idea! Maybe we can find a toy skier, too. Hey, George, does she look like she wants to water ski? Yeah, those would make great skis.
She's ready for launch.
Just like the picture.
Huh. As an experienced boater, I'd say for this to work, you want her knees bent a little more. And those skis wider. She should lean back a little, too.
Good info, Bill. She is a beginner.
With a smaller skier, we can use a thinner tow rope, like the string I use for tying up papers. Here, you hold Super Kid just on top of the water. And you hold the boat and rope steady until it gets going. Ready? 1, 2,